The power of consent, female dominance in BDSM relationships. Female dominance in BDSM, bondage, discipline, sadism, and masochism, or D/S, dominance/submission, relationships offers a compelling and nuanced challenge to conventional gender roles, especially within a heterosexual context. Far from the simplistic, media-driven portrayals, the dynamic of the dominatrix, Dom or female-led relationship, FLR, is rooted in mutual consent, profound trust, and a sophisticated psychological exchange of power. This arrangement is an intentional shift in control, where the female partner is explicitly given or assumes the position of authority, redefining both erotic and relational dynamics. Redefining power. The consent-based foundation at its core, female dominance within BDSM, is an exercise in consensual power exchange. This is the critical element that distinguishes it from abuse or non-consensual control. In a healthy D/S dynamic, the submissive partner, often referred to as the sub, holds the ultimate power, the power of consent. By establishing clear boundaries, limits, and a safe word, the submissive is the one who ultimately dictates the extent and nature of the dominant's control. The dominant's authority, therefore, is not inherent but is a gift willingly granted by the submissive. This creates a deeply intimate and trusting partnership, sometimes described as the most loving and nurturing form of human contact, because the D/S dynamic requires open and honest communication to function safely and effectively. The dominant has the responsibility to honor the submissive's boundaries and well-being, while the submissive is often freed from the burden of daily decision-making or social pressure, finding deep joy and relief in serving a purpose greater than themselves. Reversing gender roles and social norms. Female dominance often appeals precisely because it inverts traditional societal and sexual scripts that typically assign dominance to men and passivity to women. Empowerment for the dom. For the dominant woman, this role can be incredibly empowering. In a world where women are frequently expected to be nurturing, accommodating, or submissive, the dom is given a sanctioned space to express unapologetic authority, control, and assertiveness. It allows her to explore and celebrate aspects of her personality that may be discouraged in vanilla life, finding pleasure in leadership and command. Freedom for the male submissive. For the male submissive, the dynamic provides an opportunity to escape the pervasive societal burden of toxic masculinity, which demands he always be the strong, in-control provider and initiator. By relinquishing power, he can enjoy a psychological release from this pressure. His submission is not a sign of weakness, but a conscious, intentional choice that provides him with unique emotional, sexual, and psychological satisfaction, often through being of service to his partner. The psychological exchange, relief and responsibility. The psychological motivations behind female dominance in BDSM are complex and complementary. The dominance drive. Many dominants, particularly those who take on the role of mistress or professional dominatrix, derive pleasure from control, nurturing responsibility, and performance. The high comes from meticulously orchestrating a scene, guiding a partner's pleasure, and ensuring the safety and fulfillment of the submissive. The submissive's drive. The submissive often finds immense relief and emotional bonding in giving up control. This can be especially true for individuals who hold high-stress, decision-making roles in their professional lives. The emotional intensity of the scene can produce a trance-like state called subspace, characterized by reduced stress and a feeling of complete peace and certainty. In essence, female dominance in BDSM is a sophisticated psychosexual agreement where the pleasure is derived from the power exchange itself, not simply the acts performed. It allows participants to explore deep-seated psychological needs within a framework of safety and ethics, creating a relationship that can be characterized by profound intimacy, trust, and mutual satisfaction. You can learn more about the psychological aspects of this dynamic by watching The Psychology of Dominance and Submission in Sex. Julia Shaw and Lex Friedman. The discussion provides a psychological and nuanced view of dominance and submission in sex, which is directly relevant to female dominance in BDSM relationships. Libido Lab for you. Subscribe, like, share. Thank you for your support.